We have teams from all over the country today, and the first team that we have is Battle Buddies. Battle Buddies is out of Lake Forest High School in Lake Forest, Illinois. They are a nonprofit organization that raises the spirits of pediatric cancer patients by pairing them with young adult volunteers who meet with them on a weekly basis. Ladies and gentlemen, Battle Buddies.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just talk. You smile.
Hi guys, we're Battle Buddies. My name is Tate.
I'm Jen.
I'm Katie.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Colin.
And I'm also Colin. Throughout my high school career, I've caddied for the past 4 years, and I've also created my own company, profiting almost $8,000, and I decided to donate half of all the proceeds to a local nonprofit.
Financials. Now let's go over to Colin to address the problem.
So the problem is that pediatric cancer patients, or as we like to call them, troopers, are sad, lonely, in pain, have a lack of connection to the outside world, and a low self-esteem. But let's go on over to Katie, and she's going to share how we plan to brighten our troopers' days. During our minimum viable product, we attempted to validate our service at the lowest level possible. To do this, we tried to validate our 3 early adopters, students 17 to 22, businesses related to healthcare, and pediatric cancer patients 3 to 15, all in Chicago. So to start off our MVP, we sent out surveys to various high schools. In the surveys were data points such as how many free hours per week the different students have during different seasons, if they're in need of community service hours, and an option to enter their email to potentially become one of the first Battle Buddies volunteers ever. From the students who entered their email, we sent them a registration invitation containing 2 things: a message asking them to join the Battle Buddies family today, and right below that, a link that would send them directly to our application process. After that, we created donation packets to deliver to businesses related to healthcare all around Chicago. Then we sent out an email blast to almost 500 parents in the community explaining our service and asking if they would be willing to donate. Then we ran a raffle that Ashley will expand upon in greater detail shortly. And finally, we utilized our sphere of influence to identify and connect with our first trooper ever. So let's see how we did. To start, we were able to send our survey to over 25 different schools, and over 720 students completed our survey. From that, 323 students entered their email showing interest in volunteering with our service. Once we sent them our registration invitation, 8 potential buddies filled out an application using our website. From our donation packets, we received an incredible opportunity for nonprofits that are just starting out, and I'll touch on that in just a moment. From our email blast, we gathered almost $300 in donations, and we raised more than $325 from our raffle. And finally, we achieved our greatest milestone yet by connecting with our first trooper ever, Ella Cow. Her mom, touch on that in just a moment. From our email blast, we gathered almost $300 in donations, and we raised more than $325 from our raffle. And finally, we achieved our greatest milestone yet by connecting with our first trooper ever, Ella Cow. Her mom, we already have our next session that is going to be scheduled within this next month. Also, she recommended us to one of her friends, and within the week, we will be connecting with our second trooper ever. But by far, we are most excited to announce that we were the first nonprofit to be accepted into the Pfizer trade show in Chicago this October. At the event, we will be given a booth, and thousands of people will walk by and see a group of high schoolers trying to make a pediatric cancer patient's day. We believe that our age and service will bring in a ton of donations. But the best part is for every donation we receive at this event, it will be matched by Pfizer for up to $15,000. This is an incredible opportunity, and we just can't wait to begin. Let's go over to Jen, and she's going to share what we took away from establishing our service at a low level.